かもんじゃないぜ right now 歓喜は待つかざした my hands 感傷 baby be survivor
Konnichiwa, bitches. Anthony's Anime Time. I'm PM Prime, and this is the Gods of Anime channel. I'm doing a review right now of a show that I just recently finished. I promised I was going to do this review after I'm done, and it's taken me a while to make the review, but whatever. But yeah, here it is. This is a show that I had no interest in the first place. And this was long ago. I heard about it, but it didn't interest me. Like, how interesting can a show about cars driving on a fucking mountain all the time be? But my friend liked it. And he let me borrow the torrents that he had downloaded on disc. And I watched it. I fucking enjoyed it. It surprised me. That show is Initial D. I've watched Initial D, Battle Stage, First Stage, Second Stage, Third Stage, Fourth Stage. Enjoyed my damn self. Watched Fourth Stage as it was coming out. When did that end? 2000. I want to say 2006, 2008, somewhere around that area. I may be wrong. But it's just showing you I waited a long time for the continuation. Every anime year, I was like, is Initial D coming back? Is Initial D coming back? Well, it came back last year. I just watched it this year because I was waiting for it all to come out so I could watch it in one shot because I love my Initial D. I fucking devour that stuff. Was it worth the wait? No, it wasn't, unfortunately. It pains me to say that because I love fucking Initial D. Now, why did I feel that way? Well, let's start with the story. The story is basically, both good and bad, a continuation of the fourth stage. It's good because it's more Initial D. It's more of them trying to get to the top of the rankings in their province, in their region. They're going out, they're going to other cities, other locales, and challenging the homegrown talent, professionals and stuff like that. Project D is still going on, which I don't think I enjoy this Project D stuff so much. I liked it when it was just pure street racing, you know, cred sort of thing. This one, it's too mechanized, you know what I mean? Like it's a professional sport, but it's still on the outskirts of the law. Which, by the way, where's the police? Like, they do this every week. Like, where the fuck are the police? I understand that they scout ahead to make sure that they're blocking off fucking streets and stuff, but they're practicing like during the couple of days and stuff like that. You would think the police would be tipped off so they can go and stop it or fucking block it or chase them. That would be interesting, actually, for the police to start chasing them and stuff like that, but that never happens. Basically a fucking dead zone whenever they go race. But whatever, that's beside the point. That's my mind just working overtime. But yeah, that's the story. And it's just them racing. And that's also a problem for me. Because the reason why I like Initial D, or any other shonen or sports animes for that matter, is because a good shonen or sports anime is not just about the fighting. It's not just about them playing football or basketball or whatever. It's the relationships with the characters outside of the sport. Stuff like Hajime no Ippo. It's not about boxing all the time. I mean, they fight a lot. They train a lot. But they have their lives outside. They go on dates. They go to the beach. They go fucking have a good time at the arcade or something. They talk amongst each other about women. They talk amongst each other about other things. They have relationships outside of boxing. I mean, they form their bonds because of boxing, but the relationships extend beyond that. But in this initial D fifth stage, all that is gone. I mean, the only time we've seen stuff outside of racing is just basically Takumi going on a date with this new girl that he just met, that slapped him the first time they saw each other. That's basically it. And that's only like 5 minutes of the entirety of this 14 episode show. I don't even know if you call it like a regular TV show, because this was only on it was either a digital channel or a pay-per-view sort of thing. On demand, I believe. Whatever. So I don't know if I could call it OVA or anything like that, but whatever. It doesn't matter. So it's a very small part. All the other parts of all his buddies talking, they're just standing around just chatting. Not chatting about stuff. They're chatting about the race. I want to go see him race. Oh, you should see this car and blah, 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 blah. Like, it's all pertaining to racing. I understand you're interested in racing, you're going to talk about it a lot, but the other shows dealt with that better, dealt with that more. This one, I don't know why they felt, because it's 14 episodes. It's a weird episode to end on. You'd think it would just end at 13 or whatever. It's 14 episodes. Plus, they caught up to the manga, so they could have, stretched it to 26 episodes, added some, stretched it out a little bit more, added some of those relationships, characteristics a little bit more. I don't know if the manga is like that or not, but it doesn't matter. Something was missing here. Now, that's not to say that the car races are bad or uninteresting or anything like that. No, they are very exciting, but it's not enough. I need more. That's just me. Now, let's talk about the animation. The animation style has its drawbacks because it's drawn weirdly, but I've never had a problem with it. I can see people having problems with it though, because it looks weird sometimes. The mouths, the eyes. But the animation itself, the 2D animation I should say, is very stiff, very static. You're hardly going to see any motion out of these people. Like I said, they just stand there with their arms crossed talking, so you just see lip flaps. Like that. They don't move, and then when they're in the car, they're driving, you just see them like this. Pan up to their face. But all the budget, obviously, has been spent on the 3D animation for the cars, for the tracks. Well, not tracks, they're not really tracks, the roads and whatever. And those cars have come a long way since the first stage. They look gorgeous, they look beautiful, well rendered. And they look good. They look good racing, they look natural, they look fluid. There's a sense of speed everywhere. It looks great. No problems with the 3D animation with this whatsoever. Sound-wise, the music, it's good. The racing, the epicness is still there, but it's not as epic as it could be. I don't know how can I explain that even better than I can. I think it's just because the intro isn't as good. I mean, they brought back that girl who did the girl and that rapper dude Move, I think their group is called, from the first stage, Around the World, and fucking Dogfight from the fourth stage. Dogfight is fucking amazing. Pumps me up. This intro that they have in this one, in fifth stage, not so much, unfortunately. But that's a preference thing. Voice acting is the same, the voice actors sound the same, they are the same, they're alright. They don't have much to do, but what are you gonna do? In terms of availability, like I said, this was an on-demand pay-per-view sort of thing in Japan, but is it here yet? Is it gonna be licensed here? I don't know. It's been a while. I think Viz Media has a license. They've released the other stages, so there's a good chance that this could come out. I don't know how well they did before, but there's a good chance that it's going to come out eventually. or Funimation's gonna have the license now. I don't know. Funimation has everything, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, as far as rewatchability, I don't know if I would watch this again. The final stage, I mean, is out. It is a direct continuation. They ended the fifth stage on such a fucking downer. I mean, not a downer as in story-wise, but it's a downer because there's still another race coming. They just chopped it off because they caught up to the manga. Now that the manga is done, they can finish it off. But there's only one race left. And it's not the race that I want. It's against some kid that drives the same car, that has the same personality, and is a so-called genius again. That's not the race that I want. I want him to face his father in the Subaru. That's what I wanted this whole time. And apparently I don't get it. Hopefully, because there's only 4 episodes in the final stage. But whatever. I will watch that eventually, because right now I don't want to watch it because I'm Initial D'd out. This disappointed me enough that I can't watch that yet. I have to build myself up again. But whatever. Initial D 5th stage, a little disappointing. Could have been better. I'd say, I don't know where to put it. Maybe behind the 2nd stage, somewhere around there. I don't know. Maybe the battle stages. This is probably my least favorite Initial D series. That's unfortunate because I was looking forward to it a long time. Definitely not worth the wait. We shall see if the final stage is any better.